Baby, I am in loving peace. This is going to lead to the word, so I'm just going to kind of recap my experience. On Friday, my spell casting hit a pinnacle. I've never in the history of my casting experiences ever casted for love. Not that I didn't know how, it's just I wanted it to manifest more abundantly, and in a spiritual download, God said use the tools that I gave you. So I definitely did something for myself that I elicited minutely to the general public in shopbootz.com, as well as the spell casting side of the Bootz Tarot website. Did you guys get that loving word? Elicited it. The first week, I wasn't sure because the things that were happening were abnormal, but I will say that it wasn't what I had wrote down. You know, I wrote down a whole list of who I was looking for, and I said they should be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, truthful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. I memorized it because I want my spiritual GPS to bring me exactly what I'm asking for. In my mind how I wanted him to come to me, and I wanted him to come to me through this, okay? Like I wanted you to be able to watch this and say, oh, I see something in this that I could potentially wipe up, and approach me. Checked all those boxes, bitch. But the first week, nobody was checking no boxes, but the Disney was.
You can't take back what your brother received.
Was plethora, dog. Well, coming up on week 2, I mean, without saying too much, the consideration of options began to manifest with me. I had something old, something new on the team. I had something different. I had robbed the cradle, and I had robbed the damn grave. Everybody was there. Okay? The options were plethora, and all I could do was sit there like...
Because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around running around...
But on the morning of Friday of last week, and I received some information...
You can't take back what your butthole received.
Of somebody who wanted to court thine boots. I saw a plane ticket in my inbox. I saw an outfit at my front door. I saw an exclusive invitation to an event in Los Angeles, California. I had to rearrange my plans because I'm still going to that basketball game, except not today, on Thursday. I hopped that motherfucking flight. I met the person of interest at this event, looking ever so fabulous, and do not worry, I have photos and video evidence of everything. And I was courted like the king, queen I am. I'm not going to tell you who I'm talking about. They are indeed famous. And I'm still single. We are both very mature. We want to get to know each other and date more frequently before we have sex, or before we publicize our whatever we're doing. I told him I am out of practice when it comes to dating someone of your nature. Can you please, be easy with me? And he says, take as much time as you need. So, the hoe in me is still here, but she's inactive because Rumanz in me is taking precedence. Like, we're having conversations about politics, and I'm really not stroking the dick, but the mind. And this is how much of a gentleman this person is, y'all. I get to the airport, my flight was canceled, bitch, okay? And in LAX, all they're doing is playing this Caucasian woman with brunette hair talking about how the Democrats are responsible for air traffic controllers not being at work. Well, I definitely felt the recoil of that being in LA. It's very, very much so politicized. And I had a canceled flight. I had 2 standby flights. Both of them didn't go. After my planned flight got canceled, do you know that this man parked his car, bought a bullshit plane ticket just so he can cuddle with me in the airport on the way back? So I pulled up to the crib. I got here like 5 hours ago. I didn't have no time to do nothing but see a couple of celebrity clients and get cute. But bitch, I'm trendsetting. Bitch, I'm here, I'm there, I'm back, and I'm still taking care of my responsibilities. I asked for this, and I'm walking in it. And if you asking for love too, bitch, please get the spell, bitch. I'm just going. But I'm in this space of readying myself for what I prayed for. It's here now, and I'll be honest with you, my heart has been beating fast since Friday. Like, the anxiety that is surrounding what is happening and the miraculous nature of the love and vibrations that I feel, it really has me nervous and out of body. I mean, and I don't want to, you know, label something nervous because nervous and excited feel the same, but I don't like my heart beating fast. Getting older, they say my cholesterol and high blood pressure is okay. I'm on my medication. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do with it. But like this beating out my chest butterfly shit, that can go. Or maybe I'm out of practice with that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time since I felt this way. What I feel is loving peace. And let me explain. Peace is the absence of stress to me. Loving peace is the absence of stress and embraced in a loving way. I think that with everything that's going on in the nation, we are searching for peace, but we're forgetting about love. I think we deserve both, right? Of stress and still feel lonely. You can have the absence of stress and still feel like you want to quit your fucking job. I want you to love what you do. I want you to love the people that surround you. I want you to love the people that's loving you harder than you loving them right now. You know what I'm saying? So the spell that I derived in the airport is to capture that energy, because all weekend, away from social media, that's exactly how I felt. And I still feel that way, but my heart's still beating fast. So you and Todd better get this shit together.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the Bootz.
What I would say is that magic is fucking real, bitch. I know every day I prove it to you with the receipts. We just popped a receipt on JT's failing ass. I told her to stay out of grown folk business, didn't I? Ain't that what I told her? But it's like, when it comes to self, like that shit makes my skin jump and feel good, and I'm just happy.